Hey guys, welcome to the channel and thank you for watching. We're gonna react to this video from NBC Sports. The question is, why Chelsea are struggling to score? Chelsea are not struggling to score. They are struggling to play football. Okay? Struggling to score and also struggling to play football in general. Even defending, Chelsea are awful. But from NBC, they asked the question why they are struggling to score. So we're going to watch and comment together. Get in the comment section down below and let your opinion heard.
Aren't creating too much at the moment at Chelsea, especially away from home. I mean, this is the last 7 away results. And this I was amazed by. Yeah. 3 goals since away from home since December the 21st.
Wow. Since December the 11th, Chelsea only scored 3 goals away. And don't tell me that because of Nicholas Jackson only. Jackson, yes, one of the reasons, but a small portion of the reasons. Because even when Jackson was there, since December until January, he was playing and he was not scoring. So it has nothing to do entirely with Nicholas Jackson. 3 goals away since December the 11th.
Lowest in the Premier League. Is that something you saw coming?
The lowest in the Premier League.
The absence of a certain player is costing them too much?
Yeah, Nicholas Jackson's missing. I think they have missed him. I don't think he's a prolific goal scorer, but I think he helps the side. He's a local point up there. He holds the ball up. He occupies centre-backs to make room for the likes of Cole Palmer and Sancho when he was playing very well, coming into them pockets. Enzo when he was playing as a 10. But they haven't got a lot of goals throughout the side. You'd have to say that. And Cuckoo's coming, it's just not happened for him. You know, he's going in team, then he's coming out the side. He hasn't got that rhythm. Feel a little bit sorry for him. Neto, I like, but I think he's more service than he is an actual goal scorer. And they don't play to his strengths. I mean, when you've got someone like Neto in your side, he is someone who, if I'm a centre back now, I'm worried about him behind me because he's got pace. Chelsea have to pass the ball forward.
Exactly.
When he's in it, they haven't.
Exactly. So we are the lowest team when it comes to scoring away. That is lower than Southampton, lower than Ipswich, and lower than Leicester City. The teams who are struggling. That tells you the level of Chelsea. And that is since December. And why it's not happening. And I kind of agree with Tim here, because Jackson, even when he was there, he wasn't scoring. And Pedro Neto, he is quick, fast. He can run behind the defenders, but the service is not there. They don't play to his strength. And the manager said, if you play long, I'm gonna change you. So how the players are gonna be encouraged to play a quick pass, a quick long pass to reach the running forward, because the manager tells you, you play that way, I'm going to change you.
Got a Nicholas Jackson who's willing to take the ball into him and bring others in. So they have to try and use the space what's in behind, because Arsenal will always defend high.
Well, exactly. I mean, I think we'll be able to see that if you've got somebody like Neto. These are Chelsea's moments. And I think the thought was within this game that there were opportunities for Chelsea to actually be a bit brave, to be positive, to pass the ball forward early. And, you know, Fofana's just won the ball back. He's in possession. His body isn't at any point telling me that he sees this intelligent run in behind.
And also, talking about Fofana not playing very quickly here because Pedro Neto was making a run, right? Fofana actually played as a fullback, a right back, not his position. Why not play somebody who is doing that for a living? Josh Anchapong. Play Reece James there. Play people who understand the role. Because clearly Fofana don't understand the role. And are you going to really blame the players for not doing it? I don't think so.
Let me tell you, I think this is Saliba, and he is the deepest Arsenal defender. So he doesn't even have to be accurate with that kind of pass, does he? He doesn't really need to do an awful lot, but leave it in there.
It's an easy pass for any professional footballer to make, but the mindset is to get a few passes in. It's boring. It's a little 10-yard, 5-yard passes to each other.
Exactly. It's boring. It's the instruction. Don't go long. Play 10 more passes before you pass to the last man. Look at the place that this brother is, right? Pedro Neto is here waiting, but we have to pass the ball to 10 people here instead of one long pass that will reach
a square and backwards.
Pedro.
Far too much of that. Yes, they get out the other side, but they've lost a real opportunity to penetrate down the right-hand side.
Yeah.
And now Arsenal are all back in shape.
Yeah, exactly. They're already back in shape.
Another run from Cucurella that could be played in, but you're right. Look how, if you don't play that pass, as you said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 bodies Arsenal got behind.
7 bodies already in the box
before the goalkeeper as well.
The goalie, 8, yeah.
So that's in the Premier League with everybody being so dynamic. You have to take advantage of space in behind oppositions.
Exactly.
You have to play with the strengths what you have, and like I say, the strength they had was Neto, who's a willing runner. He will run without the ball, but you have to give him the service. Otherwise, he gets a little bit fed up doing it. But first and foremost, you have to pass the ball. Pass the ball forward.
Yeah, again.
Pass the ball forward.
Not a difficult ball to just play that down the outside shoulder of Jadon Sancho to allow that ball to be played in.
What the manager said, if you pass long forward, if you don't pass backward, sideways, I will sub you. I will change you. It's clear. It's on the channel. The press conference is clear. So sometimes before you point fingers on players, you have to check on what the manager is asking them to do.
And just chewing on the ball and taking too long and not taking advantage again, giving Arsenal the opportunity. This one was glaring again for me in that moment. Just going to have to take that one back momentarily. Look again at the body position and the attitude of Neto there. He sees that.
Neto.
I like it.
Yeah, that's what you want from Neto. He's inviting the pass. Show me your number. As I'm a midfield player, I want to see his number. I want to see him running away. It's an easy pass in behind. Stretches Arsenal, but no, they play square, they play back, they slow it down. It's okay when you've got a player like Cole Palmer who's in form. If you let Arsenal retreat and get set, it's okay when you've got someone who can take the ball in a telephone box like Cole Palmer can, and he's got wing mirrors, he can see all sides, and he's got that little cuteness of his pass, disguised passing. They haven't got that at the moment, so they have to find it.
So the only way this system of Maresca ball can work is you need magicians. The system is not helping anybody. You need moment of brilliance. You need Cole Palmer from nowhere. Even the defenders are already positioned back, 7, 8 of them in the box. Cole Palmer can create a moment of magic and score a goal or create some space out of the blue. So the system is rotten. Only individual moment of brilliance is helping Enzo Maresca. That is basically what team is saying, and it's clear.
In a different way, and they haven't found they're predictable in their play. They were predictable when he managed Leicester. Leicester were very predictable under Maresca. The fans weren't happy with it. Chelsea fans are not happy with what they're watching at the moment. They were all right when they were second in the league and they're winning. You can play however you want. When you're not picking up points, this is boring to watch.
Yeah, and they go south.
Very boring. And remember, Leicester City fans warned us that you're going to get boring football like this. It's not going forward. It's backward, sideways, and you can even sleep watching this kind of football. And you play against a team like Arsenal, who are well organized. You just play to their hands.
The team not taking enough responsibility to make the passes, and when Cole Palmer's in the team, they give him the ball to do it, or do you think that is?
I think it's an instruction.
Yeah, instructions.
When if you listen to his interviews, he talks about control all of the time, control of the game, but it becomes very boring and very predictable, and a lot of going side to side and backwards rather than forwards early. There's nothing wrong with going over the top of the press sometimes.
Exactly. It's so boring. There is nothing wrong by going long, kick it long, let the strikers fight, second ball, score. And for Enzo Maresca, it doesn't count if you score a long pass, if you score from a long pass. And he been very clear. You do that, I'm gonna sub you. I'm gonna change you. You're not gonna play. So there's no one way and one way only of playing football. We saw Chelsea against Manchester City. Manchester City sat back. They played long from their goalkeeper to Haaland. One pass on top, and Haaland scored twice. Every time Chelsea were high line without doing anything, possession. But even Pep Guardiola himself understood that sometimes you just need a result and you need to play a different kind of football. I have the impression that Enzo Maresca been copying Pep Guardiola, but Pep Guardiola of 15 years ago, Pep Guardiola already upgraded his style, and you're still copying him when he was at Barcelona Academy or something like that. So I heard this manager said he learned from Ancelotti, Lippi, Manuel Pellegrini, but all he does is to copy a fake copy of Pep Guardiola 2008 or 2007. That's what he does. If you learn from all those managers, you're not going to blame everything on injuries, because even when Jackson was there, Chelsea were very, very poor. You continue to play people out of positions. Nkunku is playing out of position even when Palmer is not there. He still play from the position that he's awful, from the left-hand side. So why are you doing this? What are you trying to achieve? I don't know.
Again,
there he is
again, making that run in there. And if it was in, I think it's Colwill, if it was in his mind as he's progressing up into this position of the pitch, his body position, ball out of his feet, that's an easy pass.
Yeah. And if it was
Premier League level,
if it was coached, Leon, if it was coached, then you wouldn't be seeing this. You wouldn't be seeing the two midfield players there.
Coached,
they'd be a lot higher up the field.
That's the key word.
Because
coached.
it would be coached on the training field. They know they're going to go long at times, and they're going up with the ball to win the second balls.
They are not coached to play that kind of football, do anything different. It's so predictable. Everything they're gonna go is go through the central, play 1,000 passes, allow the opposition to organize themselves, and go backward, sideways again. For him, is about possession, getting the ball, and not about urgency, winning the game. Like, come on, man. 5 minutes to go. You still play sideways, backward. No urgency. Throw the kitchen sink. Throw everybody there. Throw some balls. You have nothing to lose. You are losing already 1-0 or 2-0. What do you have to lose? Go for there and try to win ugly. But Maresca, you have to win beautifully, and don't even, ask to play long.
They're not in position to win the second ball. So if they do go long, it's just going to be picked up by the Arsenal midfield.
Yeah, so Chelsea have fallen into just a pattern of safety.
Look at him there, Neto. Look how disappointed he is there.
Come back, he passed backwards. But Arsenal find it very easy to defend. And this was the pattern of the game for Chelsea. And, I do feel that it has been the case for the last, those 7 games. It just even highlight Maresca. He's actually, if you see that, Jadon Sancho's turning around, just getting a glimpse, kind of telling him where to go, and he actually goes inside.
Yeah.
He says, okay, he goes in. He makes the run.
Instead of letting him go,
make that bend and run in there to actually get the ball behind him.
He's telling him to go inside.
It wouldn't have been an easy pass had that been played there.
Oh, Lord.
But the opportunity is there to play that kind of pass. But as you say, these guys are in no position to go and chase a second ball if it goes up there, either of them. And they're not being brave enough to play the pass.
For me, that's an instruction. All they're just willing to do is play safe on the arc here. They're all there ready to come back out the other side. They don't want to pass the ball forward. They just want to get their passes in, and they feel like it's having control, taking the ball away from the opposition. But Arsenal are nice and set. They're happy. They're happy as they are. When they win the ball, Arsenal, I think they penetrate a lot more. They could still do a lot more work at it as well. I mean, they could get better on the quick counter, and I think they will. If Wanyeri was there, or